For the past few days, I've been feeling like garbage, and I'm not sure why. Been waking up exhausted, going to work, and not even being able to get through a full 8 hour shift, which is something I'm normally able to do. I can't tell if it's like burnout, if just the whole pandemic situation is just causing me to just lose motivation for things, seasonal depression. There are many options. But it's starting to I can't even think after a while anymore. It's like my brain disappears and my body doesn't want to move. And the movement, when I say it doesn't want to move, I mean it feels like the slowness I would feel if I was in pain, but without any actual pain. Everything feels creaky and tired, but it doesn't hurt. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the post-Christmas blues. My Christmas kind of emphasized how sad I am about my situation, about being away from my parents, about being unable to have really normal physical affection, about not being able to interact with my nieces. I'm very tempted to just buy a baby doll just so I have something human-shaped to hug. It's awful. I don't mean to be very depressing or anything. It's not like this is a super... Other than the exhaustion, well, I don't know. It's not like depression sad. That's sort of unable to feel things unless I'm at work. But that's more because when I'm at work, my brain is searching for a source of dopamine, and there isn't any. My only sources of dopamine right now are things like doing creative stuff, like crafting, art, and things like that. And my brain's like, I want to go do that. And it's like, no, you're at work, you can't do the thing. And my brain's like, well, I will withhold the dopamine until we can do the thing I want to do. Brain, why? But yeah, just starting to make me feel sick. This dopamine withholding my brain is doing. I just want to lie down until I start feeling okay again, and I don't know how to make myself feel okay. I'm not even asking for happy, I just want to be okay. Middle ground. It's starting to feel like an actual physical pain, even though there isn't one there. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll have better things to talk about. Okay, on a less depressing topic of conversation, I also got some new dolls that I'm going to try and make over. The first one is a Descendants Eevee doll. I like the face molds for the Disney fashion dolls better than the Barbie dolls. I think because their heads are bigger and the features are more exaggerated than Barbie's. So it's a little bit more fun to work with and paint and customize. But I really like these Descendants dolls because they have the limb articulation that is kind of getting hard to find now. It's a bit like a Monster High doll, but thicker, bigger, more Barbie-sized. It's her body type, I think, is somewhere between Barbie and Monster High, which is nice. I think I don't know, I prefer the Barbie-sized doll, but with the bigger heads. And then I also got the Tiana Rapunzel comfy squad ones, with the comfy clothes. I wanted different clothes to sew together. Very disappointed this isn't like a real hoodie with a t-shirt underneath, but what are you gonna do? Their clothing quality is a bit actually the limb articulation isn't the same as it is on the Descendants dolls, but it does have the the bendable elbows, bendable wrists, bendable legs, which I do enjoy, and bendable hips. And I do like as I said, the big exaggerated face molds. Although, what is this expression? What is she, surprised, confused, smiling? It's the kind of smile you give a guy who is trying to hit on you and you're just trying to politely be like, uh-huh, yeah, I need to walk away from this situation somehow. And I do not like what they're doing with the hair, which is, they have pretty thin hair, not a lot of plugs. but I tend to make yarn wigs for my dolls anyway, so that'll work out fine. But yeah, like the face mold is great. Very, very expressive and like very great to work with. It's just what they do to your face, Rapunzel. And then Tiana, oh my gosh. I mean, I love that she has little dimples and she's got a different nose than, say, Rapunzel does, but like, what is up with your brows? What is up with Tiana's eyebrows? And as I said, what is up with the expression? Not really a big fan of that. I am a big fan of her hair, though. I kind of don't want to get rid of it. The doll I have in mind for her actually has similar hair, but it's shorter. I'm wondering if I just cut it and it'll come out like the way I want it to. And then I'm hoping to be able to use these clothes as like templates for other doll clothes. I guess this was a small review on Hasbro's Disney doll line, because yeah, Hasbro's the one who makes this. Seriously, what is this paint job, Hasbro? Why you gotta do Tiana dirty like that? She works hard. She deserves better eyebrows. And it's like weird because like, I mean, the face paint job on the Mal doll, or not Mal, Evie doll is much better. So, I don't know what's up with that. Her hair also feels thicker. I think this is just a higher quality doll to all around compared to the others. As I said, she has higher articulate. Her limbs are more bendy. But it doesn't matter because I will be giving them new faces and new hair and all that. And hopefully being able to sell them or something. Less depressing note to end on for the day. Hi everyone. It's day 2 of whatever the heck this is. I didn't go into work today on New Year's Eve because I had a fever last night, body aches, sore throat. I still kind of have a sore throat. So I actually went to get a COVID test. I've gotten, and oh my god, it's an unpleasant experience. I had to get my nostril swabbed twice. Would not recommend. 0 out of 10. The first was a rapid test, which takes about like 30 minutes to get results, and it came back negative, and then they are doing the more accurate, takes a few days results test, and that's going to take a few days. Hopefully before I need to go back to work on Monday. I'm just so tired. And now my face hurts because someone stuck a swab up my nose twice. It's really unpleasant. It's like, my nose burned. Yeah, now I've got some Chick-fil-A, which was DoorDashed. I did not go to the Chick-fil-A. I didn't go near anybody for this. I guess I'll just update on what I'm doing with the rest of my day, if I do anything. Alright, quick update on what I'm doing today. So this finally came in the mail. Or not finally, I ordered it like 2 days ago. So, EA Prime membership. And for like an idiot, I opened it without even thinking about, oh, I could do an unboxing or something. So, yay, I'm going to try and make some clothes for the dolls I've gotten. I got this because they seem like pretty good, like basic sets that are easy to make kind of clothes. These are all the sewing patterns and the instructions, and it's like, I was like, oh my goodness, they must have so many sewing patterns. And then like on the other side there's like jack squat, so I'm like, why did you use so much like tissue paper then? Honestly, you could have saved like money or something on that. So I'm going to try and make this bodice piece over here. Also, what is up with this? Did like the ink bleed or something? What's going on here? Well, it didn't mess up any of the patterns too much. They're still legible, so that's good. So, yeah. This is what we're doing today, I guess. Alright, day 1 of quarantine until I get my test results back. Right now I'm mostly stuck in my room. So as not to infect my brother/roommate. I have my own bathroom, and he has provided me with many snacks to keep in here, including stuff like dried fruit. He forgot the nuts, though. I told nuts specifically, so I have something with, like, protein in it. Oh well. And I will probably be subsisting on DoorDash at the times when he is at work. As for activities, Well, as you saw the doll clothes I bought earlier, but I actually had started something before that. Let me show you. I'm sewing in bed because I don't have a sewing table yet, and that is why magnetic pin cushions are great. And it helps me keep track of the needle too. But right now it looks kind of like a wedding veil, but it's actually supposed to be like, it's going to be like, gathered up to make sort of like a baby doll type dress. Just looks more like a veil like that. It'll be over some, I forgot what the word was, fabric. It'll be over some solid fabric so it's not see-through. It'll hopefully look nice on my doll. I have another, this one I'm going to use Mal is a lady I work with. Mal is a model for it, but it'll be able to fit any of the Disney princess dolls. Now, the burning question is, do I think I have COVID? And the chances are, I mean, it is possible. I am an essential worker that makes less than $12 an hour. God, what is thinking? It's like when I think I've said this before, when I'm trying to film, I can't talk because, I don't know, ADD? I can only do one thing at a time. I can film or I can talk. So I'm exposed to people all day, but I don't think I have it. My appetite's just fine. Honestly, I think I had it last year, late January, before people even knew it had been in the United States at the time, but it totally had. And I'm pretty sure it passed around my entire grocery store. For some reason, every year, around New Year's, I come down with something. I've had norovirus, I've had the flu, I've had what might have probably been COVID. I've had every year around New Year's, I get something, even if it's just a little cold or something. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just all the stress from Christmas and the adrenaline finally goes down and my body's like, okay, we can be sick now. But it is like, I would like to stop being sick for New Year's, please. Thank you. Not corona. Honestly, for a little bit, I thought it was mono, but I don't think it's that either. I think it probably is, it was like milder flu, the kind that lasts only for like a day or so instead of 3 days. I did get my flu shot. I got my flu shot. I'm getting my corona shot as soon as it's available to me. That's all for today. Hello, darlings. And day 2 of being stuck in my room until I get my negative test results back because I feel fine. I don't think I had COVID. Today, we're doing adventures in hair dyeing again. See, I got my hot pink slime right here. I'm gonna put it on my hair and hopefully it come out like a dark mauvey reddish brownish color. I don't know what color it's coming out, but it's gonna be fun. Okay, my hair has been goopified and my hands have been pinkified because I forgot gloves. So I'm gonna wait 30 minutes, come back and wash it out. And whatever happens, happens. Alright, I am now ready to get this off of my head. Let's hope it didn't come out like super uneven and patchy. It probably did. Oh well. I have dark hair, so it won't be too noticeable unless it's in like sunlight, which we don't really have very much right now because it's winter. Fingers crossed. Hot pink fingers crossed. Alright, everything's been washed and rinsed out. I just gotta dry it to see what our final results, although it looks like it did before, so this might have been a fail. But at least it's a fail that's like, it looks the same instead of, oh my god. Okay, this is the final result. If you look closely, you can see those hints of like the pink, which is what I wanted. But it looks more kind of auburn, and then like it's kind of light brown down here. I don't know how that happened. But oh well. I think it'll probably be more noticeable in daylight. It's kind of cloudy out now, but let's go see. Alright, here I am on my little deck out in the daylight. And yeah, it's definitely a lot more noticeable, the color change now. And you can definitely see the pink where my grays are, which is fun. You know, just little hints of pink, that's what I wanted. Let's see. So yeah, successful result, huzzah. Bye! Alright, more crafting stuff going on. I have finished sewing together the fleece over dress, and now I am working on the hems of the underdress. This lovely sort of, you know, creamy rose white ivory fabric. It's very wedding-ish. This is probably going to come out more wedding-like than I wanted, but it'll be pretty. So I hand sew everything, so this takes me quite some time, but I don't have a sewing machine, so what you gonna do? Good evening, darlings. Today was a pretty quiet day. As you saw, not much to do when you're stuck at home in your room, as I'm sure many of you know. But at least I'm trying to get some things, like, done. I'm dreading going back to work, mostly because my boss is terrible. She's not fun to be around at all. She's mostly the reason I don't want to go back. Gotta make that money. Gotta make that money. Apartments don't pay for themselves. Neither does Chipotle. I've been watching a lot of Trixie Mattel while crafting because I don't know, I really love her. She's funny, she's pretty, she's great, she's just got this great attitude. Or at least the persona she presents on the internet has a great attitude. Well, good night, everybody.